Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today is BookList Thursday. This is a video series I do with my friend Lindsay over at Lindsay's Little Library. And every Thursday we bring you some sort of list or book topic that we feel like talking about for the week. And this week we are going to be talking about books that we wish we had read in 2022. So I don't always make lists of books that I definitely want to read this year. Sometimes I do, I do have a priorities list for 2023, but I didn't do that for last year. But there were some books that were on my mind. There were books that popped up that I was like really, really excited about and I had pulled to read, and then just for some reason or another, I didn't get to them. And so these are 5 that I really wish I had gotten to, / I would still really like to get to them soon. Okay, so the first show I'm going to talk about very briefly because these are on my official 2023 priorities list officially. So I will leave that video link down below if you guys haven't seen it. But that is The Measure by Nikki Erlich. This is a speculative almost type of book where everyone on the planet gets a delivery at the same time of a box, and inside that box is the length of a string. The length of that string is supposed to signify how long your life is going to be. And you have a choice whether or not you open it and see, or you leave it up to chance. There are repercussions for opening it. There are repercussions for not opening it, and it's going to affect your life whether you open it or not. So this is definitely a big priority because I really just want to read this. The other one on that list is Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. This follows an octopus and a woman and the bond that they have, and you get these perspective from the octopus, and I've just heard that it's so charming and such a great read, and I really want to make this a priority and read it this year. And I am shocked that I didn't read either one of these 2 last year, but I just didn't. Okay, this next one is a book that was sent to me from the publisher, and I had not heard of it before I was contacted about it, and so I accepted it, and then it was everywhere. And I mean everywhere. And I was like, oh, I'm really glad I accepted that book because now everybody can't stop talking about it, and that is Killers of a Certain Age by Deanna Raybourn. This follows a group of women who are trained assassins. They are older. I believe they're in their 60s or so, and they're retiring, and they're going on this one last kind of retirement trip to celebrate their careers and everything that they did. And hey, we survived, all that good stuff. However, on their trip, they become targets of another assassin. And so how are they going to get out of it? Who's doing this? All that kind of stuff. I have heard this is so much fun, and it really sat on my nightstand for a while, and I wasn't able to get to it. Everything, other things kept getting pushed ahead of it, but I definitely want to read this one. This next one is currently on my nightstand. I'm going to get to it. This I wanted to get to last year because it is my most recent pick from my I Was So Excited book haul series that I'm doing. So I am going to get to it soon. But I did have a goal to read this before the end of last year, and that just didn't happen. But that is Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. So this is the first book in her Crescent City series. I have her 2 books on my shelves, and I would like to get started on this series because I really like Sarah J. Maas, and I have heard really great things about it. So, and when I did my video for, I Was So Excited, and this is the one I was the most excited about in that book haul that I revisited. I'll leave that link down below if you guys want to see it or don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so it's been sitting there for a couple of months, and I had the goal to read it before the end of the year, and it just didn't happen. So, but it's still sitting there. And I definitely wanted to make it a priority so that I can, do the follow-up for that video and then pick my next one because I really like doing it. And the last one I started in 2022, and I put it down. It was a 5-star prediction, and I put it down. I don't know why I put it down, but I did. And I just haven't picked it back up since. And that was in October. I remember because I was reading this on the train when we went to New York. And so The Heart's Invisible Furies by John Boyne. I don't know why I put this down. I really don't. I think I was reading it for 5-star predictions, and then I knew I wasn't going to finish it in the time frame of when I needed to do my follow-up. So I just was like, okay, I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm not going to let it stress me out because this is a really, really long book. However, I want to go back to it because I really, really liked what I read. And I read 47 pages. I'm on page 47. So I'm in the very, very beginnings of the story, obviously, like I'm barely cracking the surface of it. But what I read, I really loved. And I don't need to start over or do anything like that. I remember everything that happened while I was reading it, but I just need to get back to it. I wish I had finished this, when I picked it up, I wish I had just kept reading and kept going and not let, a deadline deter me from that. So, yeah. Okay, guys, those are 5 books that I just wish I had read last year. 3 of them were released last year. So they're 2022 releases. And then the other 2 I've had on my shelves for a while. So yeah, it's okay. I'll get to them. I will get to them eventually. But yeah, this year I'm going to get to all those. Let's just say that. All right. Make sure you go and check out Lindsay's video today and see what books she wished that she had read last year. I'm excited to see what she has to say, and we will see you guys again soon. Have a great day. Bye.